since Margot and Katie are in the other studio, and they've got some beads that we're going to be showing you some point in the show because obviously this is going to sell out. We've only got 400 of them left.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And so, but what Margot was saying is that she said, did you make a couple of mistakes? And I said, yeah, I did. But even after they're fired and done, Jackie, if you're not happy with the piece, you can take the piece to someone that buys silver.
Oh, yeah. Once it's fine silver, it's fine silver. If you want us to put it in to refine, because we all have pieces,
sure,
we don't want to see the light of day.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a whole little passel of them when I first started. And you just turn them back in.
Yeah.
You just turn them back in just like silver.
Yeah.
So those people who buy gold and silver.
Yeah. Now, up until the point where you fire it with the torch, you can reuse the clay.
Not only that, but I can add things. If I put this down and later on I say, oh, I want a flower, I want a leaf on that, just add a leaf. Add a little bit of paste type to wet it up, put the leaf on there, dry it, go. Worst case scenario, what happens if I drop this beforehand and it breaks?
Right.
It's not done. You just spackle, put the syringe and paste on it and put it back together. Once it's dry, a little sanding, no one will know you ever broke it.
Point in case. Case in point. Whichever way it goes. I made the coolest snake, didn't I? I made the coolest snake, guys, and he's holding a peridot on the end of it. And I put him in my pocket like I should know better, and I broke him. And I said to Jackie, I'll just spackle him back together. She was like, yes, just put it back together. It's
yes.
fine.
There isn't anything you can't fix, anything you can't recreate, add, take away from, whatever you want to do.
Now, and I just want to say, the reason I broke it is because it was very, very thin and very fine.
Oh, but first.
And that's the way I wanted to make it.
I'm going to torch this because I promised I would, but I want to show you this.
There's the kit, by the way. There is the kit. It's everything that you need to get started.
Look at this.
Everything.
I want to show you all this stuff that's left over.
Yeah.
All this goes right back in your paste. And you do that enough times and you never have to buy paste again.
See, that's amazing. I'm so
Isn't that amazing?
I wish I had, what was the matter with me?
Okay.
Now we're going to hit it with the torch.
He wants me to hit it with the torch again. Yeah,
we do love
There are people who really like fire here. And then, well, then there's people that will hold the torch. And
What? Okay, look at
yes,
this.
I'll let you know.
Now, tell about the flame.
The flame, again, is the binder burning off. And, of course, it's always like being in a grill. You're always downwind of the flame. The flame is always going to be in your face, you know.
Follows beauty.
Yeah.
Smoke follows beauty.
But there you go, and it's going to turn white. And that means that you are ready. And now what's happening is this is now still brittle because the clay is gone, but you've got big gaps between the silver particles. So what we're doing now is we are making sure, and if I can, I'm going to turn this around so that you can see those holes because
do not touch it, folks.
Do not touch it.
You've got enough tools. Touch it with one of your metal tools.
But you should be able to see the glow through the holes.
Can you see that? Can y'all see it?
Yeah, you can see the glow inside.
That's amazing. And what's interesting is you don't have to turn this over.
No, you don't have to turn it over. You don't have, time, please. And now you have to hold this for 2 minutes, maybe 3 if it was any bigger, because up to 10 grams, it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is 10 grams. Can you imagine this is only one small pack of what's in your kit?
Yeah.
I mean, this is amazing. You've still got 20 grams left.
Oh, Jackie, it is fascinating. I am telling you, men, women, children, it's fascinating. It is the coolest product I think that we've ever said. And let us remind you that this is non-toxic material. And now,
you don't have
to touch it when it's flaming hot, but it's non-toxic.
If I were to try to make this using traditional metal smithing techniques, I would need hundreds of dollars worth of tools.
Yes.
I would need a lot of training.
Right. You need a kiln.
Well, not necessarily a kiln, but I would need something to anneal the metal in to make it softer. I would need, and that's what you got to keep your mind on your business so you don't melt it. Because you can melt it by getting too close.
But if you melted, what would you do if you melted a piece?
If I melted it, I would turn it into something else. You could cut it up and turn it into something else.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. And some people actually like it. They will do it. They will get the surface going
to get that look.
Just to get that look.
Yeah.
So, but all you need is 2 minutes for this. If it's more than 20 grams, then you need more time.
Now, I want to tell you, this sheet comes in the box, Okay, there's a DVD. Everything that Jackie's telling you is in the DVD. So don't worry about taking notes or anything, all right? And we're going to try and clip some of these projects out, I believe, and get them on the web, but you don't need them. You got it on the DVD. But I also want to tell you, this sheet of paper is in your box. And, yeah, this sheet of paper is in your box. I thought I had it upside down. But it tells you the times, okay, for the amount of clay that you're using. And that's it. That's it.
Yep.
Now, do not touch this.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch this. Okay.
And this is plain old water.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, since this doesn't have gemstones in it or anything, I can quench this right away in the water, but you got to listen.
Yeah. Whew, did y'all hear that?
That was heat.
Is that cool?
Leaving the piece.
Yeah. Is that cool or what? So all the heat's gone, and
there we go.
Now Jackie can touch it.
Now I can touch it.
Now she can touch it from it being just like.
And you see it's white, right?
And
now
it's
watch
the chemistry
this.
that caused this to
just
change.
So cool.
Now all she's doing is brushing it off with steel
And
ball.
I'm brushing it hard now because it's fine silver. It's no longer clay. What made it clay has burned off.
You can drop it. You can do it just like it.
I wouldn't step on it.
No, I wouldn't step on it.
You treat this like you would any other piece of fine jewelry.
Sure. Yeah. Now, the block that she's using is in your kit. The brush is in your kit. Every bit of the syringe, all of this is in your kit. The only thing that you need that's not in the kit for this particular item are the texture plates. And we're going to tell you about a couple of kits in the texture plates in just a second, because texture plates, you really, really want them.
Do I have time to shine this up a bit?
Show them where you are right now so they can see the difference in that.
Okay. Now, what I can do is I can show you between the one before it got fired and after it's fired.
Isn't this incredible, guys?
So you can see the 8 to 10% smaller, okay, from clay, which is brittle, to 99.9 fine silver.
Yeah.
And don't forget, this is silver. They dug up 8,000-year-old pieces of jewelry that are gold and silver.
Yeah.
This will last forever. This is something that these become heirlooms, don't they?
Oh my gosh, Jackie, they become heirlooms because you made them, for one thing.
And you pass them down.
We want to tell you also. Now look, she's using the agate burnisher, which is also part of the kit. There's the kit. Everything you need to get started. Instructional DVD, which is fabulous. A book of 17 projects. Now that agate burnisher, which is literally a piece of agate, it's fascinating that this is. Doesn't that make you wonder who
they
figured this
have
out?
metal ones, but the metal ones can really damage the silver.
Yeah.
And this polished agate is smooth, and you use the shoulder of it right here, not the point.
The curve point, just like a knife. You use the curve point of a knife. Yeah.
And you just rub.
Yeah.
You just want to compress that top layer of silver.
And you don't have to do that. You
No.
can do that. It just makes it shiny. Anywhere the agate burnisher goes, it makes it shiny.
And
they're beautiful.
Then you take the polishing cloth.
Can you believe, how long did this take her? 10 minutes even? Were we even working on this 10 minutes?
If that. And I have to show you
From
guys
beginning
this.
to end.
See if you can see this shine that's on there. Look at that.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't
the same piece we fired.
That's the same piece that was just fired. It's the most incredible, non-toxic. The silver was recycled. It's 99.9% fine silver, beyond sterling silver. Sterling silver is 92.7%. This is 99% fine silver, which means it's not going to tarnish as quickly as silver will.
And you don't like these textures?
Yeah, let's show you.
Use a different texture.
Yeah, let's show you a couple of textures.
Yeah, we're going to show you.
Want to see. I love the textures. The textures, listen, all you can do is you can make a bracelet and put texture on it, and you're done. JLW kit, $16.95. Now, what we did is we took the texture that Jackie's using there, and we put 4 different textures together. You get 4 different pads, 2 of the larger ones and 2 of the smaller ones together.
I love that one.
For $17.96. And I don't know, Carrie, if you're going to be able to get in super, super close so that people can see these textures. But altogether, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 18 different designs is what it looks like to me. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. Yeah, Carrie, it would make a difference if I held it still, wouldn't it? There you go. But these are rubber. These are silicone.
They're rubber.
They're rubber.
Yeah.
And so all you do is just put a little bit. There you go. See what we're talking about?
Look
See
at
that
that
texture? Now I'm going to just move this down a little bit so you can see the other texture, and then I'm going to move it this way. So
And
you
if
see
they
the different
work
pattern.
in different media,
Yeah.
like polymer clay,
Yeah.
this works for polymer clay.
Oh, yeah. Now,
Just as
hang on.
easily.
I'm going to change it out so you can see the other ones. You get 4 of these, 2 of the wider ones, and then 2 that are just maybe an inch. There's probably about 2 inches and about an inch wide.
Yeah.
But look at these, because I love these designs. And these will be gone also, guys. If you got these, you really, really, really are going to use these. But you see how cool that is?
And after they're done,
like
if you
that.
have a little clay left in it, you just wash it out.
Yeah.
Little soap
Yeah.
and water, and they're fine. They'll last forever.
Now this is kind of, this looks kind of like an Indian Southwestern theme on this one. What would you call it, Jackie? Was that what you would go with on this one?
I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, it's a Southwestern. That may even be called Southwestern.
See that? Isn't that cool?
I don't think that's jambalaya.
Isn't that cool?
No.
And then, so all these come with it. And then this one, I love this
that's
one.
Total.
Sorry.
No,
Gary.
that's the seashell one.
Yeah, don't you love this?
Yeah.
Nautilus shells and starfish, and I can tell you now. Listen, this has got all kind of seashells down through there. Oh, and by the way, Jackie's going to do a project with seashell in a little bit, which is going to be totally awesome.
Oh, it's
but
cool.
I want to tell you, on these seashells, you know, you could actually just put this form in, and then cut around it, and just have a little starfish pendant if that's all you want.
Yeah, and
Right?
layer them.
Yeah, and layer them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do pendant earrings. You can do all kinds of things. So there's no end. You can make sculptures. You can make non-jewelry items. You know, eventually we're going to get to the point where you can do your own molds. You know, you could make little charms for charm bracelets. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. We were telling you all know Christian, who's an employee of Jewelry Television. When all of us were back and Jackie was exposing us and training us on this product, Christian just rolled out a little piece, put her thumbprint down in there, put a hole in it, done. 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes she was done.
Yeah.
And we thought, oh my gosh, can you imagine doing your children's thumbprints or your grandchildren's thumbprints, making a charm bracelet out of their thumbprints, making a necklace out of their thumbprints? I think that's the most precious thing. Actually, I think I'm going to do that with my adult children when they're home at Christmas. I'm going to make their thumbprint. I think that's so neat. I can't think of anything that's any cooler than this, guys. It's professional jewelry is what this is, and it's so easy to do. So easy to do. And there's one of the mats. And there's more of the mat kits available. If you want to see some more of the mat kits out there, guys, there's more of those available. So just stay tuned on that. Now, Jeremiah, we're going to throw this back to Jeremiah and ask Jeremiah, where would you like us to go next, my Jeremiah? Okay. Now, we're going to tell you about that full kit again, okay? So, Jackie and I are going to
let's run over there.
Now, we're going to tell you guys, we had, seriously, Jeremiah, oh my gosh, folks, we had 1,000 of these at the beginning of the show. Jackie and I came on the air at 9 o'clock. Margot and Katie are over in the other studio, and Margot and Katie have some bead strands that we're going to start telling you guys and enabling you to incorporate them. But we just want you to know that we sold over 100 of those. Woo, I'm telling you, there's more of the texture plates. You can go to jtv.com/art clay. Okay, everything that you need is there. We're going to show you molds later on. She's going to make something out of a seashell, and so just so you guys can see. And there's the art clay. There's all the molds, and there's different metals.
Oh, hi.
Different metals. Hi, my Katie. Now, here's something very, very important, however. We had 1,000 of these kits, which we thought was a decent quantity. Yeah. This product is, Jackie and I like to call it, it's like from all over the world. It's got a real international flair to it. The clay is from Japan. It's a Japanese product. There's pieces from Israel. There's pieces from all over the place. India. So this product this kit is done exclusively for Jewelry Television. There were only 1,000 of them. We're down to 310. Almost 700 of these have gone.
Oh my gosh. If you don't get one soon,
they'll be gone.